All right, so this will be the last one for this part of the session. So I ended up going to to not Job Corps. I mean, I already said that. I ended up going to Pioneer Technology Center to get my GED when I was 20 years old. Well, actually, I didn't even tell them. We went from Fifth Street. At this point, we moved to the Paladin Apartments, and we went and we stayed there for. I was there for probably like 6 months or so. I forgot. I almost forgot the best story. And yeah, so three different stories. One is all these are around the same time too. When we lived at the Paladin the first time, the I got my GED in May of 2011, and that was a really great feeling to because I had to retake the essay again now. But like I mean, I sucked at everything else. I thought I was gonna maybe fail some of the math, even though I'm good at math. I'm just not good at the algebra stuff and whatever. But and the social studies and English and all that stuff. But I passed, so I was happy about that. That was a relief. And then not only that, but I also ended up getting my license around that same time, like a few months before that or so. When I got my license, though, basically I was so happy, but also, I mean, I was nervous but happy because my dad was like, "You want to drive home?" And I was like, sure. I said nervously, and then we got in the car. I got in, we were talking. I was so excited that we started talking some more about it and everything else. And I didn't realize, and I had the car in drive and not in reverse. And so when I went to pull out in reverse, back out, I ended up going forward and hit the car right in front of us. Me and my dad switched. And the next thing I know, and we had waited for like 20 minutes for the lady to come out, and there was no damage done. So she was like, "Okay, you guys can go." And so that was a relief. But, it was like right after I got my license, 2 minutes after, and I crashed. And then this is the other story too, real quick. And um, it's gonna be short and sweet. I worked at Head Country here in Ponca City, which they suck, by the way. Their work policies and restrictions. You can work there for a few weeks and work many many days, like 5 6 days a week. Work many 12-hour shifts and stuff, 10 12-hour shifts, and each day varies depending on how much work they have to do. And you're talking like 60 hours a week or so, and you get sick one day and they fire you. And that's what happened to me last year, dummies. And anyway, so me and the supervisor Dwayne, we had like sort of like a prank thing going, like not too much pranks, I guess, more just like giving each other. Everyone like was joking a lot, except for these two people who didn't really like jokes. They were old ladies. They're just bitter, like old women who was just angry about life. I guess probably because they're almost dead or something. They felt, I don't know, like just actually. Well, now I think about it, it was just one lady. She was really rude. She got mad because I made a joke about another coworker. It wasn't even a funny joke. It was just more of a stupid joke. And it was she wasn't Lori wasn't there that day, and I was like, "What'd she find out she's pregnant?" Like it's not really funny. It's just more stupid. It makes no sense. Maybe I mean I wasn't trying to say she was fat or nothing. It was a stupid joke. I don't know. But anyways, Lori or not Lori, but what's her name though? Got mad and slapped me in the face because of it. So I went, I told Dwayne, my supervisor, he got heated and he told me to go tell the other guy, Bill or whatever his name was, maybe not Bill, Steve or Mike or whatever his name was. No, not Mike either. That's not right. Anyways, so he told me to tell the other guy, and then the other guy, I guess, suspended her. And me and the other guy didn't get along from before that, anyways, because we don't agree on stuff. He said he can replace me with a monkey or something before we were disagreeing about, work, policies, rules, and regulations, and everything else. So, anyway, uh, fast forward, not long after that, before I ended up moving, though, they knew I was moving. I was going back to California to do MMA and stuff, and to go back to California because Oklahoma doesn't have much to offer, especially in a small town. Anyway, so when like the last few weeks or so I was there, I was so excited. And me and Dwayne had this like thing where we were going around constantly giving each other a hard time about stuff and just joking all the time. So I decided one day, okay, I saw some X-Lax at Walmart, and I started thinking I could make some brownies and I could make a special set and give it to him only. And then so I made brownies and I made the special set with X-Lax. And I told everyone at work, I said, "These are special for Dwayne. Leave these right here for him. And when he wants some, someone just hand him these." So and then they did. And I can't remember if I told them exactly what happened or not, or they just waited until they figured it out when it happened. But anyways, yeah, I got him with X-Lax, and after he ate the brownies, a little bit later, we went back on the floor after lunch, and yeah, and he almost crapped himself on the floor, so it was hilarious. And then not long after that, like basically we ended up moving back to California. Well, I did because our uncle came to visit, and I went back with him. So that